currently, to become a real estate agent, 90 hours of real estate classes. That's it. And now you are set up to sell or help somebody buy the biggest investment of their entire lives. I think that's a problem.
So come on and let's head down.
The reason I set up the school was to make a better real estate agent. And so I said, okay, how do I make a better real estate agent? Well, a good real estate agent understands construction. Then they understand how the lights work. They understand how the drywall works. They understand all aspects of the house. As that grew, I said, okay, that's a must. After I started doing that with real estate agents, I realized that was good. But then there were other aspects of real estate agents that they needed to know. These real estate agents with 90 hours of courses didn't understand anything with the insurance. That was a problem to me. They had to understand the insurance that comes in on a property. So I started to design this school for that particular reason. Now, the other thing that wasn't happening was we got a lot of real estate agents that have never even bought a house. They've never invested in their own house, and they're selling investment properties. So I said, okay, a good real estate agent needs to know how to invest in a home. They needed to own their own home, and they needed to do one flip minimum, and they needed to have their own property and put it in a property management company. As I started to design this school further and further, I started going, okay, what does this real estate agent really need to look like? They needed to learn how to sell. There is a lot of people in real estate that have no idea how to negotiate, yet they're negotiating for people's largest investment of their entire life. That, I think, is unacceptable in this business. And here's the thing we learn in business, is running as many businesses as I have, is we set out to do something, and as we learn and as we understand the industry, we see other problems that we can solve with this particular thing, right? In 2006, 7 is when this concept happened. So when I was doing this, what ended up happening is I started hiring real estate agents. Actually, I was hiring people who wanted to get into real estate, and I started putting them on construction sites. I started to get them to sell insurance. I got them to flip a home, and all of these things, but there was some things that were missing. There was a huge need for tradespeople. There was a missing part in this. So it wasn't just real estate agents that were missing, right? And then when I looked at the insurance business, we were missing the same kind of people in insurance too. Then in investing in a home, we were missing people like that. What I was seeing was that the people that were teaching people how to invest in homes and in real estate, the good ones weren't sharing the information, and the bad ones had no idea what they were doing, so they were sharing bad information. And then it kept going, and I was like, wait a second, we got a bigger problem here. It wasn't just real estate agents I was looking at. I was looking at a bigger problem. What happened was this problem couldn't be solved until this problem was solved. And if this problem, they were all interconnected. And it's like, okay, well, that's a little bigger than I had actually decided to chew on. I was like, that's a big deal. One of the things that as we're going about this, and we need to understand, is this is no longer about creating real estate agents. It's not about creating construction people, tradespeople, salespeople, investors. What this is about changing a mindset and giving somebody a foundation of all of the things that they didn't learn in school. That's a big deal. How do we fix that problem? That's where Ideal came into place. Is it was no longer about making just a real estate agent. It was about educating people. And here's the other thing, is I didn't just want to set up a school that said, this is how you do it. I wanted a school that says, you do this. You will learn what this is like in the real world. So now what happened was it was no longer about real estate agents. It was about people, and we call them the Ideal students. I had to put all that stuff together. And what we did is we put it all in one process, right? And we added upon it.
What do you say to the critics who've said, Clay, you're trying to take on too big of a picture?
Well, I would say, yeah, you're probably right. But so did all the other people who changed things.